All right, gents, let's get another loss under the belts. I mean win. Hell, at this point, I expect to lose.
The only thing we're losing here is our brain cells playing with each other. This game might be so serious you might lose a couple of pounds, Donald, with all that sweating you're doing.
Unlikely all that isn't just water weight that's straight lard attached to his ass. Bro's on the thick side and sounds like a bag of ice and water when he walks. Straight up sounding like a slushie.
I may sound like a slushie, but at least I can afford one. You're broke ass trying to pull the weight card. I'm going to pull the who carries the weight in your house. Michelle, isn't it?
X to doubt. Your heavy self can't afford anything other than to lose a couple of pounds. You're paying all those lawyer fees. And I saw a for rent sign on Mar-a-Lago.
Extra income to drive up those defamation ads I got cooking for the 2024 election. I really don't need them, but I think the American people need it for a wake-up call.
For some reason, I don't believe that for a second. You're just hoarding your money so you can keep it away from people. Bro literally is the Scrooge guy from that one movie I forgot about. But yeah, it's that movie.
I ain't even gonna run on my mama. Have you seen what I've been saying lately? Been sounding like a second grader trying to give a speech for the first time that has a stutter. It's ass.
Yeah, sucks to suck, man. Natural selection is a bitch. Well, thanks for the concession. Free W for me. Gonna face some other nerd who probably has a .3 KD on COD.
Like that matters. Not everything deludes to games, big fella. You need to realize that not everyone on the Democrat side is like Joe. Joe's like that one kid you have in your class who just talks about random ass shit. While everyone thinks it's funny that man had early on-stage dementia at 3.5.
Nah, that shit genetic. It hit him when he came out. Honestly, just because we got like 90% of Congress who could consider picking out a burial plot doesn't mean there's going to be more Republicans.
Bro, you have to be tweaking right now. I'm not even gonna hold you. You both are old as fuck and probably already got caskets and burial plots picked out. Well, you probably got like a dumpster, being you probably couldn't fit in a normal casket.
Nah, I've seen caskets that are made for the morbidly obese. They can hold someone at like 600 pounds. So maybe 2 or 3 combined would work for Donald.
God, I can't wait to not hear your ass talk for like ever. I'm gonna outlive your old ass, and as I watch your eulogy on the news in like 2 years, I will Fortnite dance on your grave.
Keep talking, your baby elephant. You're going to be in the McDonald's line, wondering why there are so many stars. And then bam, it hits you. Your heart gasps one last time, attempting to fight for life when you know, and your brain knows it's futile. Then you realize it's too late. GG comes up on the screen and you see Battle Royale Victor one last time.
I don't know why, but that sounded a little gay. I mean, I'm just saying what I heard, not saying it was or wasn't, but it did sound a little on the side where you talk in a high-pitched voice. Oh shit, I'm sorry, I just generalized. I was joking, Donald.
Too late. Twitter or X, whatever the fuck it is, has you trending. Obama hates gay people is trending #1 in Switzerland. Who would have thought it would trend there? Oh wow, trending #1 in Canada too.
Well, even if I wanted re-election, being supported by a guy that hates gay people makes it impossible for me to have a chance. Well, looks like Bernie's 80th run might have some traction.
Bernie winning an election other than for Senate? Yeah, and what world shit it might be this world if more woke people become woke and Congress keeps sleeping.
Not even gonna hold you guys. I really don't care about elections or politics. I just wanted to win. Because Hillary blocked my ass on Instagram. Like all I did was make one bad Bill Clinton joke, and she thinks I caused World War III.
She almost caused World War III, which would not even surprise me if she did during her time as, what was she again, Obama? Like press something, Secretary of the Kitchen?
Whoa, Joe, that's sexist, man. Ease up a bit if you ain't going to run someone sure as hell will, and it best not be Camila or someone who can't get on a stage against Donald.
She was a Secretary of State. Only reason I remember that is because of Benghazi.
Look, they're going to remember some shit along the lines of the great civil war that happened on Rocket League with 3 past presidents because you're starting to troll Donald. You keep hitting at their backline praying that someone misses. Bros, more known than Jimmy Hoffa.
Jimmy who? Who the hell is Jimmy Hoffa? Is that some guy from the signing of the Declaration of Independence? Didn't you attend that first meeting of Congress?
Nah, that was the third. He couldn't make the first because he was feeling unwell. I actually think that was the first case of COVID. Right, Joe? Been cooking this shit up for years, huh?
Bro, COVID started under Donald's presidency. Don't come after me for that shit. He literally called it the China virus and gave South Park like 4 more seasons of content.
Yo, I really like those seasons. that made me look like an absolute fool, which in turn made me look like an absolute genius. There's no such thing as bad publicity, and I'm just a prime example of that.
Shit, you're winning me over by you carrying us and Joe sitting here getting absolutely cooked while doing it. Got my vote, Donald, unless like Hillary runs again or something, in which case I'm obligated under, let me see. Section 3B of the Great Clause of Democrats, ye shan't vote for another person that is orange like a fucking pumpkin and is shaped like thee.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that shit. Damn, you'd think that'd put him at a deficit already, but I guess not.
Bro, really telling me I'm shaped like a pumpkin, but you're really shaped like that cop on Cloudy with a chance of meatballs.
Least I'm not shaped like Constance from Monster House, you out there rolling around instead of walking. So roll yourself off a cliff or score another goal before you do it so we can win.
Bro Obama, why are you trying to talk like you're British? You're American. You don't speak that pagan language.
I thought the pagan language was Latin.
Nah, it's Russian. Honestly, it's because of Putin.
Yeah, me and Vladimir go way back. We're almost to the point where we hang out on weekends.
Now, Putin D's nuts in your mouth. Shut up, bitch, and close this game out before I tell Melania you're hanging out with someone under sanctions. All right, you're welcome. I gave you the initiative to score that shit. Not only that, I hand-fed you the ball so you can exit stage left before you start saying, get hard carried. Only thing getting hard carried is your fat ass into a hospital after you have a stroke.
Mommy and Daddy are fighting again, and I don't like it. I'm going to tell my therapist.
Therapist? Bitch, you're going to tell that to your caregiver when you get put into an insane asylum after Jill gives up on your dementia.
Got to give it to her. She made it this far. Wouldn't blame her if she tapped out now. Probably got less romance in that relationship than I had with that girl I made eye contact with at the mall.
Yeah, man, my second marriage lasted a whole of 2 minutes before we were screaming. And I bet it would be a more enjoyable relationship compared to what Jill has.
Hey, fuck you guys. I don't need this. You're lucky I'm here because you're both dog water at this game and have been hard stuck since season 4. Otherwise, I'd play with Bush or Bill. People actually keep conversations instead of roasting.
Ah, shut up. We've been through this. Let's go next. We're just joking around. It's how we win. Stop crying.